Hi, welcome to another Labnote session. In this session, we are going to discuss Dynamic NAT on ASA. Here is our NAT topology. We have 6 routers, 1 ASA, and 2 switches. We have defined few security zones outside with security level 0, DMZ and WAN zone with security level 50, inside with security level 100. We have assigned 1.1.1.0/24 segment for outside, which is towards ISP, and the remaining are behind firewall. So in this session we'll be configuring dynamic NAT by using auto and manual types. The first task, we need to configure a public IP pool, and we will try to reach from the source which are from the WAN zone segment, and we'll see what happens. So first, quickly I will show you the initial configuration. Just IP address I have assigned on R1, loopback and fast Ethernet 0/0. On R2, one IP address I have assigned and a default route towards ASA. Swipe route. Let's go to R4. Sorry, R5. So basically all the devices have same configuration which I have configured in last lab. These are the IP addresses for ASA. So we'll move to task. First thing, we need to configure a pool on ASA. Object, network, and it's called public Dyno auto, and the IP range is coming from 1.1.1.101 till 1.1.102. Now we need to create a LAN, basically source object, network, bj 192.168.3.0 is the segment there. So we need to state 192.168.3.0. Now we are doing auto NAT, so it will be under the object NAT from WAN zone to outside, and it should be dynamic. Then we need to define the IP pool. Show a NAT, show an object. Yeah, so we are able to reach from R4 as well as should be from R5 also. Yeah. And what happens if you are trying from R6? It drops. Why? Because the pool is already utilized. Show X-late. You can see from R4 and R5 have already taken the IP addresses which we have assigned in the pool. So the next request dropped by ASA. So in that scenario, what we will do? We have a solution. When R6 is trying to 8.8.8.8, so even if the pool is completely utilized, it has to go outside. So we can do pad there along with this dynamic NAT. So for that, let's go under the object, then after the statement, basically what we are doing is we are telling NAT from WAN zone to outside dynamic, then we need to describe the pool. So after that we can call interface also. So in this scenario we'll see what happens. Clear X-late. Let's go to R4. R4 is able to reach. R5 also able to reach. R6 also able to reach. So we'll verify what happened here. Show X-late. We can find two NAT entries for R4 and R5, and when R6 tried, the pad took over. It didn't drop the packet, ASA forwarded. So when we check show NAT, we can see the hit counts. So this is how we can do the dynamic NAT along with pad. So we'll see how can we configure the same thing by using manual type. Show an object. We have two objects ready here. Configure NAT from WAN zone to outside. Then we need to call the source. It's in dynamic and real source. Our real sources, this one. After that, mapped source, which is public IP pool. Then if we are not calling the interface, then it will allow only 2 sessions at a time. So let's call the interface. Clear Xlate. Go to R4. Yes, R4 can reach internet. R5 also able to reach. R6 also able to reach. So this is how we can configure dynamic NAT by using auto and manual type of implementation. So I hope you have understood the concept here, and I would like to thank you for watching.